Hello, I'm Tom Gilbert from Vermont Farmstead Cheese. I'm here today to talk about our Lille Coulommiers. The mold-ripened cheeses, it's a completely different process from the hard cheeses in that it's always done in small batches. It takes special attention. It's less mechanized. It starts with pasteurization, and then we put the milk into small tubs versus a large vat for our other cheeses. And we would do multiple tubs, multiples of 3. Once the milk goes into the vats, the culture is added. We bring it into the tubs at the ripening temperature so that we aren't going to raise the temperature any from this point forward. There's no mechanical agitation on these tubs. When you put the cultures in, or if you're checking your temperature, you need to, with a squeegee or some kind of a tool, you need to hand agitate. And then you would let it be still, and then you would come back in maybe 20 minutes and you would be checking your pH at that time, you'd be checking the temperature at that time. We add the rennet and we stir for a couple of minutes. The rennet is there to coagulate. After we go through that period, we check for the right firmness in order to cut. We start with the first tub that we added the rennet to, and we go from one to the next to the next. You can see that we have nice shaped cubes. The curds and the whey are separating from each other. Now that the cheese is ready for dipping, we're going to pre-drain some of the 30% of the whey off. We generally use 2 people and 2 scoops, and we carefully distribute as evenly as we possibly can the curd into all of the forms. As soon as the first 3 tubs are done, that's when we start turning the cheeses. We put a tray on top, and then we can flip all 6 over at one time. There'll be a minimum of 4 turns that each cheese gets, and they'll get it throughout the afternoon at roughly 2-hour intervals. When someone arrives the next morning, they will get an additional turn. The cheeses will all go into the brine tank and for a specified amount of time, and then we take them out and put them on racks. They're going to have an application of mold spores sprayed onto the surface of the cheeses. The cheese comes to live in the curing room. What you're trying to achieve in there is to get mold growing on the surface of the cheese. It's very exciting for me because it's kind of a homecoming for after many years of working with soft-ripened cheese and then quite a long hiatus. I'm back here on this line of cheese. It takes special attention, and it's something we're having a lot of fun doing.